This is the scene in New Orleans. Now, you know, we've been saying all morning New Orleans has turned a corner, and then we look at a picture like this, and we have to wonder what sort of a corner it is. Clearly, the difficulties in putting out fires are immense. There's no water in the fire hydrants. Fire trucks and the pumpers, tankers, ladder trucks have very little ability to move around with all the flood waters, and thus fires are burning. I'm not precisely certain where this is, but fires are burning all throughout the city this morning and burning unabated. We're watching that for you as well. We should tell you the situation with the evacuees, however, has in fact turned a corner, and we are left with only 2,000 people at the Superdome, untold number at the convention center, more there, but the situation described as stable. The buses, however, have stopped carrying people out. We're still trying to figure out what that's all about. CNN's Jeff Koinange on Canal Street. Let's pull together these two elements, Jeff. First of all, the fires. You're obviously seeing them from where you sit, at least seeing the smoke anyhow. Are they? It appears from the pictures we just saw that they're spreading. Are you getting the same sense from where you stand?
That's right, Miles. I can tell you the fire is still raging, and you hit the nail on the head when you said fire services are stretched all the way to the limits. The fire hydrants are empty and dry. It's going to be difficult to put those fires out. But, Miles, we've actually left Canal Street for a moment. We're actually standing right at the convention center. Behind me is the convention center. All around me, thousands of people who have been camped out here, literally camped out for the last 6 days. Living right here in these streets. This is their bedroom, their bathroom, their living room, their kitchen. Thousands of them. And remember how we talked about the National Guard starting to feed people late Friday? Well, Miles, we've just found out that there's a meal center, a kitchen, set up right over there, literally back and to my right, and they're feeding people all day long. If you want 2 MREs, if you want 5 MREs, you will get them. If you want 10 bottles of water, you will get them. I just saw a man walking away with a carton full of water. The National Guard patrolling up and down these streets, Miles. The security situation seems to have been stabilized. The people can walk about freely. Miles, let me give you a little sense of what it's like living in the streets of New Orleans, living right outside the convention center. Look at these people. Look at this situation here, Miles. This is what's happened to these folks. Some of them have walked miles. They've lost literally everything. These are the only possessions they have. This is where they are living, Miles, right here on the streets. It's unbelievable that they've been here. They keep complaining. These are where the complaints are coming from, saying, how can we be allowed to stay like this, live like this so long? Whose fault is it? They're trying to point fingers, trying to lay the blame. But at the end of the day, Miles, these folks have made these streets their homes for now. They want to get out of here. They want to shower. They want fresh clothes.
Jeff, could you do me a favor? Because would you ask your photographer just to pan a little to the right? Give us a nice slow pan. We'd like to see what you're seeing there.
Absolutely.
Or the left too. That would work too.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I just want to. I mean, these people. A couple points come to mind. First of all, as you were speaking, I saw no less than 20 troops pass behind you. That's a good scene. The other thing, what strikes me right here, is this flies in the face of a lot of the pictures we've been seeing up to this point. These people certainly are fatigued, stressed out, exhausted, you name it. But this is a peaceful situation now. Is that how you would characterize it? And is it because of those very troops that we saw walking behind you?
It's 2 reasons, Miles, and you're absolutely right. It's because the troops are on the ground, that the situation is secure, and also the food situation, Miles. You know an angry man, a hungry man is an angry man. If you feed these folks, if you give them water, they will be fine as long as you guarantee them that you will get them out of here. That is the bottom line. That's why you find the situation so calm right now. 2 days ago, 24 hours ago, it was a totally different situation. So you hit it right on the money. National Guard on the ground. Everything's pretty calm and safe right now. People are being fed around the clock, Miles.
Well, and it points out something that has been so tragic in all this. It seems to me a simple food drop and a simple water drop in the immediate aftermath really would have turned this whole thing on a different course.
Look, Miles, it's not rocket science. And I've seen the situation in countries around the world. People sitting, starving for days, they'll get angry. Give them a bit of food, give them a bit of creature comforts, if you will. They will be quiet, they'll stabilize, and then move them on to the next phase. This is nothing new, Miles, but you're right. It did take 5 days to get this thing going. Hopefully now lessons will have been learned from this, Miles.